Hello and welcome to the trade setup. Today we're looking at Dell, where we have a possible 1-2-1-2 setup on the larger time frame. And for the second one to set up, I'm actually counting it from this low here. It just lines up a little better and doesn't make much of a difference. As you can see in these zones here, doesn't change. It's next to nothing. And after the second one too, we had a three waves down in A, B, C. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. We can also see that the wave C is about 100% extension of the wave A, which is quite nice. That's like the ideal case. And we have already reacted quite strongly to the support zone here at the 61.8 retracement, which is the so-called golden ratio for the Fibonacci retracement. And we did reach 75% up since we hit that. We also, on the smaller time frame, have 3 waves up so far. This is a wave A. I can't really label it as anything else since it's so choppy. Is this horrible? And a wave B down and a wave C, which would still be in the making. So far in wave C, I don't even see 3 waves complete. I can see the first wave 1, 2, and then in the third wave we would have another 1, 2, 3, 4 possibly complete, and then maybe we should expect the 5th in the third wave, and ideally then another 4th and another 5th in the 5th of wave C. However, this is quite micro counting. I am going to provide a support zone for this idea, just to know when it becomes more likely that we would go down. So if the price actually breaks consistently, not just dip, just a small dip, not that, below $103.6, then we would start to consider maybe something different is going here, and we would just disregard this and look for lower directly rather than move slightly higher before. However, in terms of resistance here, we want to get this Fibonacci retracement. So as far as we sit below $145, we can really consider that, okay, this is done, it's for sure going higher. It's still quite risky that we do end up having, instead of a full ABC correction, we could consider this whole move down the wave A, and then we could move higher in wave B, which could honestly even go higher over the resistance zone and still be a wave B before we go even lower in wave C. However, for entry, we do have some things to consider here. It's a bit tricky since the move up is already quite departed from its start at what is it, $66. We do have the nearly 3 waves up. You could use this support zone to enter into a move slightly higher. I will give you an approximation on what you can expect for this 5th wave in the third wave. It's actually decent probabilities that we do get it. So we would be looking at around $119 up to $122. Right at the golden ratio at 61.8%, where we have separate resistances. But as I said earlier, this is no guarantee. What I really want to see on this chart, however, is after we make this move and finish wave C, that we actually get a correction here in 3 waves and then go a little higher and get a 5th wave. And then when that is finished and we get a larger correction in 3 waves, then it would be the time to enter, because we would have a wave 1 here and a wave 2. So it would be the same scenario as on the bigger time frame, but it also will provide a good entry, as it actually did previously, right here and here. For now, there is not much to do on here other than maybe this small setup, but the entry is could be quite fine. If you enter here, you risk like what, 4% and look for upwards of 10 to 14%. It's a decent around 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. So what I am tracking on this chart, as I said previously, I want to see the 5 waves up and then 3 waves down, and that is our entry zone for the bigger trade, where let me also provide you with an idea of what we can see, what we can expect as in terms of risk reward ratio for this. So we would be looking at $610 ideally, if this is indeed 1, 2, 3. It could also be an A, B, C, and then we would be looking at $330. But if we entered something like $100, it's also a good return, like 200% plus. And we should keep looking forward to this and track this. This is the trade setup. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. And if you do want me to cover certain assets or stocks or whatever you would like, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.